Hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do a love, relationship, partnership reading for you guys today. Before we get into the reading itself, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you may take what resonates and leave the rest. I'll link all the cards I use below in the description box along with timestamps so you quick and easy can jump straight to your reading once you've made your pick. If you are interested in ascension, awakening process and channeling work, channel from angels and star beings and source energy and such, then hop on over to my other channel called Pure Light Awakening, which is also linked in the description box below. But without further ado, let's jump into the reading for today. So you have 3 cards and 3 crystals to choose from. Now you have card number 1, 2, and 3. On number 1, you have a tower, which is a smoky crystal. A smoky quartz crystal, and on number 2 you have a green fluorite tower, and on number 3 you have a strawberry quartz tower. So sink into your intuition, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time because I'll be back in a moment and I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you picked the smoky quartz tower crystal, then this is the reading for you. I will put that up here or lie it up there so you can see it better. There. Now we're going to intuit this card first and then I'm going to pull some other cards. So this is regarding love, relationship, or partnerships. So let's look at it. Beauty, Benzai Jen. Or is it 10? No, Jen, I think. Anyways, number 6. So number 6 is for me the number of love. And this is about beauty. Okay, so let us intuit this card. I also see bird here, so something might need some bird perspective. Look upon something with from a bigger view, kind of. Seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, so I'm also getting a feeling of insecurity. I'm getting a feeling of self-worth might need some work, that you need to remember how beautiful you are just the way you are. Maybe you are in the need of someone showing you how beautiful you are without having to change who you are or what you stand for. Maybe you haven't been treated in a way where you feel valuable, where you feel like you are beautiful just the way you are, or that you are valuable to the world. So this is then an invitation to seek out those who make you feel better, who give you the energy of love, who give you the energy of feeling secure in your own skin and feeling beautiful in your own skin. Okay, so definitely a remembrance of how beautiful you are. Okay. So let us look at some other cards. I'm going to use this cards first. This is an oracle called The Whispers of Love. So I want to pull 2 cards from there. And then we're going to use some tarot cards. And we have some other fun cards as well today. So let's see. Number 1. Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So this is about give and take when it comes to the energies, right? So when you are in the energy of self-love as well, is also when you attract more love into your life, okay? So also with loving relations, or also seeing other people from the perspective of love. This is also number 2, which is about partnership for me. Or the twosome, you know, the 2 people together. So I would like to invite you to move into the energy of joy here. Move into the energy of love in order to attract more of the same, okay? Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Okay, so there might be someone that you need to have a good heart-to-heart talk with and actually spend some time with. There might also be an invitation for you to get to know someone better. Yeah, to get to know that person a little bit better. There might be something about another person that you don't recognize or you don't know enough about yet. So that might be also something to think about. So let us pull a couple of tarot cards for you guys as well. So what is the situation here? Let us see. Number one. 8 of Cups, that's walking away. 7 of Swords, feeling deceit. Underneath, 10 of Wands, heavy burden. Okay. Okay, so there might have been in the past that you have been feeling deceived. You have been feeling like somebody took something away from you. Okay, and you might have walked away from that person. If you are in this situation now, I do feel like either you need to walk away from that person, or you need to walk away from the energy that's keeping you from moving forward. Or there might be, as they said here, in the need of a heart-to-heart conversation. So that's for some of you, if you are in a relationship already. If you're not in a relationship, I would say that you have walked away from hurt from the past. And now you need to step into the energy of like attracts like, which means in order for you to attract the person you truly desire to have in your life, whether it be a good friend, a love relationship, or a good relation within the workspace, you need to step into the self-love and the love energy within your heart. Okay, so you need to be in that energy to attract more of it. That's very big. Yeah, I think that's a very big message here in this reading. So let us do the love story oracle as well. Yeah, I do feel like there is... I do feel a lot of insecurity, underlying insecurity here. And that might come from previous hurt, of course. And that someone has told you that you are not as beautiful as you are. Or someone has, you know, given you the impression that you are not worthy of something. Effort. Okay. And what that card says is that in order for a relationship to grow, you need to water it. You need to tend the garden, kind of. And so... for you, those of you that are in a relationship, I would say that your relationship is in need of some tending. It's in need of, you know, taking care of it. You know, it doesn't work out just all by itself. Spend some quality time together, yes. Recognize your own beauty, that you are beautiful just the way you are. Get in that energy, the attraction of love energy. Leave behind this quarrel or deceit or whatever happened in the past between you guys, because it's not going to help you moving forward. So that is if you are in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, I would say that the effort card here is about you tending to yourself, okay? You taking care of yourself so that you can recognize your own beauty and then attract the love or the relationship towards you. Support and codependency. Okay, so this old relationship might have been feeling like you were shackled, or you couldn't be yourself in a way. Okay, so what you are in need of, you're in need of a relationship where you feel supported, right? Where you feel loved for who you are, as I said. I think that's very important for you, number one. And it's time for you to kind of step up and say, you know what, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I want. Right? Or else it might not be worth staying, you know, or saying yes to whatever offer is being offered to you. So, yeah. Let us look at the Romance Angel Oracle cards here as well. 2 of those, please. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. So in order for you to get into a relationship, or in order for you to kind of help in a current relationship, you need to be honest about your emotions. You can't hold back. Okay? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay? So there might be that you have some way of looking upon things that the other person doesn't see or doesn't agree with. Can you get around that and be open to having different belief systems though? Or are you stuck in, or the other person stuck in an old way of believing? So that's only you who can answer that question, number one. So it is what it is, kind of, you know. Okay. So let us see what kind of self-care cards we get for you, number one. I do feel like the relationship is here, kind of. Okay. If you're not currently in a relationship, I would say that there is an offer coming your way soon if you are willing to get into the soul space, to get into the energy of love, to get into the energy of self-nourishment so that you can recognize your own beauty for that, because that was the main card here. And also, as I said, gaining that perspective a little bit. So if you're not in a current relationship, I feel like that is the message of this entire reading for you, because you need that support. You need that like attracts like kind of energy, right? So you need to focus on that and align yourself with that energy. If you're in a relationship, I feel like there is some work needed. You need to take care of the relationship. You need to tend to the garden, if you will. You might need some quality time or a heart-to-heart conversation here in order for this to be better, or even better if it's good already, or to take to the next level, kind of. Okay. Now let's see self-care cards here. Listen. Yeah. If you're not in a relationship, I would say listen, because there are some new energies coming towards you. You might not have seen this offer. So there might be something that you are not open to seeing. You see, she's also having her eyes shut, so she's not seeing, she's not listening. So I feel like there is something new that might come in, but you have to align in order to see it. Okay? And if you're in a relationship, I would say you have to listen to the other person now. It's time for you to have that heart-to-heart. Tidy up, yeah. There's something that needs some tidying up here. Both if you are not in a relationship and want one, and if you're in a relationship. And as I said, it can be friendship as well. Okay? Have to take it as it resonates with you. So there is something that needs to be tidied up. There is something that needs to be talked about. Okay? Put into words, kind of. Underneath you have cafe. Okay, so for me, that's indulging yourself, taking a trip to a cafe, you know, buying that nice cup of tea or coffee, and just be with you and just enjoy, you know, do whatever it is that makes you feel good, kind of. That's what I feel with that, okay? Now, in the end, let's see if I can pull some chakra love, okay? Those are always good in love relations. And there we also get some crystals that we can use to help in different situations. So those are good cards. So let's see what you get, number one. Intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards the light. The third eye chakra and amethyst might be a crystal for you. So again, they're asking you to sink into your intuition here. You need to align with the heart space energy is what I feel as well here. All things work best in conjunction with all things. So equilibrium, so it's chakra balancing in general. And there's a lot of crystals here. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, and smoky quartz. Okay, and you also picked the smoky quartz here for your crystal, which is about grounding for me very much. So you might need some grounding here as well, and some chakra balancing in general. I see underneath here, meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Yeah, and that is the howlite that they're mentioning here. Yeah, so there is some, as I said earlier, some bird perspective that's needed here. And in order to get that, you need to meditate. You need to sink into your intuition, into your soul space. And of course, into your heart, as I said, regarding your own beauty and self-worth. And in the relationship, I would say listen, take that talk, spend some quality time together, express your love, don't hold back. Like attracts like, remember that. And you need the support here. I feel definitely that the support card was very important in this reading today. I think that this relationship is over, but if you're currently in it, I would consider not being in it anymore, because this codependency is not where you want to be. If there are some religious factors, you just need to talk about it, okay? Get it out in the open, talk about things. And I do feel like things are going to work out, though. If you're in a current relationship, I do feel like it's going to work out. But this is your decision. You can choose to walk away like the Eight of Cups here. But I would take some time and contemplating in that case before you do, okay? To make sure that you make the decision that was meant for you. That was all I had for you, number one. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I'm wishing you the very best moving forward, number one. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you picked the green fluorite tower, then this is the reading for you. This is how it looks. Beautiful crystal. And of course the green is about the heart, so that's also something to notice in this reading. Let us intuit this card, and then we have some oracle cards and other cards that we want to use as well. But let us look at your main energy for this reading. Maya, illusion. Number 35, which is 8, and 8 for me is abundance. It's also about the third eye here, seeing something clearly is what I feel. So for some of you, it might be something that is an illusion for you right now, where you think that something is a certain way, but it turns out to be something different, okay? For others of you, I think it's about seeing past the veil, or seeing past maybe an obstacle, or seeing past the small irritating things that another person is doing, and seeing the love and seeing the positivity in it, okay? But it's definitely something about seeing things clearly for you, number two, okay? So let us pull some Whispers of Love is this one, by Angela Hartfield, sorry, Angela Hartfield. So let us pull two of those, please. Spirit. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as a truth. Yeah. So as I said earlier, that you know, you have to see past something, some obstacle, and see that the love is already there. Okay. And you had two that came out. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And you also got forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay. For some of you, of course, this can be a love relationship, but it can also be friendship or partnership. And there might be for some of you that you need to forgive something for an action and see past something that happened in order to see all the love that is there and demonstrate your love to that person as well. Don't hold back is what I feel with that. Yeah, and I want to do some tarot cards as well for some more clarity here. Because something is not being presented the way in the truth, you know. Queen of Cups, yeah, that's very loving. Yeah, showing your true love is what I feel with that. Not being afraid, not holding back anymore. Let's see what else. 10 of Wands, okay. Yeah, so something has been a burden here underneath. Wow, the sun. Okay, that's very beautiful. But something has been a burden, and there's something about forgiving someone for an action. Okay. that is your choice, of course, to forgive or not to forgive. I won't tell you what to do here, but I do feel like there is a room for forgiveness. And that if you are willing to forgive and move past these obstacles, that things will be a lot different, okay? And there's also an invitation to remember that even if you are not in a relationship, that there is love all around you. That there is love in friendship, love in family, love in colleagues, love in the nature, in animals, you know, you name it. Influence, okay. Commitment, wow, okay. Flirt, okay. So, for some of you, there might be an invitation to move it up if it is a commitment in a relationship. Whether it be work-related, friendship, or love, an invitation to step into it now. There might also, for some of you, be a flirt going on with someone. Someone might not be willing to commit here, so that's another way of looking at it. And someone might be influenced by someone else, and that might be why they don't want to commit. Just a moment, I just need some water. So you have to feel into what resonates for you, number 2, okay? But I do feel like they're trying to tell you that there is love here already. And I'm asking you to demonstrate your love, your truth. What is it that's true for you, okay? Because there is something that is an illusion. It might be that you are hiding your own true feelings for someone, or that someone is hiding something for you. Not that it's something negative. It might be positive, but they might be afraid. They might be afraid to do the commitment, or they might be afraid that you are not willing to commit, okay? And they're asking you to see past this burden now. Put down the burden now. If there is forgiveness that's needed, then you feel that through, so you can kind of walk away from that and step into the Queen of Cups, the loving mother. And you have the Sun card here. So I feel like whatever it is, if it's a new relationship or current relationship, that it's going to work out fine with the Sun card in this deck here. Okay? Now, let us also look at some Romance Angels Oracle cards. 2 of those, please. Okay, you didn't want to shuffle anymore. Let's see. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah. So, in order to do that, you have to feel through this, okay? This burden here, and let it go. Release yourself from that now. So I want to put that over here, actually. And also freeing yourself from the doubt here, because I feel like you're doubting something, and I feel like there's, yeah, maybe you're the one who's afraid of the commitment, because you're afraid to trust again, maybe because you're afraid that because you've been hurt before, and you're putting up this boundary, which is making that into being an illusion for the other person. So that might be the case, or it might be the other way around, you know. But they're asking you to take control, meaning you have to be honest. Okay, you have to be able to, or be willing to be vulnerable here. Flirt again. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay. So if you're not in a relationship now, I would say that, you know, start with a flirt. Be open for a flirt. It doesn't have to become a commitment. It can be just something fun, okay? And a way in, maybe, to get to know someone. So if you're feeling like I can never find someone, you know, it's very difficult for me, then try flirting a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know, the one for life, even though you flirt a little bit. It can just be a flirt, okay? So I feel in this reading, it's very much about love relations, okay? And not so much about friendship. Just to have that said, it's more deep and more heartfelt relationship, I feel, with this reading here. Underneath, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, exactly. So you have to clear out this old energy here. And that will open up, you know, even if you're in a relationship or looking for a relationship, it will clear out the energies here. Demonstrate love, so be open, okay? Because love is all around, and that was kind of the main message here as well. and looking at things from a new perspective, gaining that wisdom that you have in your third eye chakra there. Now let us do some quality self-care cards as well. What can you do for you, kind of? No, that was too many. What can you do for you in this situation? Unplug, yeah. So with that, you know, unplug, I would say, get away from everything for a while. Turn off the sound on your phone, you know, be in silence for a little bit. Do something that you love just to get away from whatever this is for a moment, so that you can feel whatever it is, feel it through and let it go, so that you shift that energy and gain that new perspective, okay? Believe. And it's also sense. So sensing, of course, if you are sensing the other person's intent or energies, you might be confused, because very often people are feeling one thing, but they're not saying it out loud, okay? They're not being honest about what they truly feel. And so you might be sensing something, and then the other person is saying something else, and then you're having a hard time believing that they're true. But that, I feel like, it's just an illusion, because there's love there, but they're not, you know, they're maybe afraid to be vulnerable here. They're afraid of that commitment. Dance. Okay, so getting into the energy of joy as well here is an invitation from the universe. Let's do some chakra love cards. Creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Fire, agate, and sacral chakra. So you might want to look at your sacral chakra. So even if something, you know, gets ended, whatever it is, a relationship or an energy or whatever that is, it ignites for something new to come in, okay? So it's about leaving the old energies behind, stepping into the new kind of feeling, right? Love. Wow. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Heart chakra and rhodonite. So yeah, as I said here, love is all around. So yeah, I do feel like there is definitely potential for a very loving relationship here. Whether it be something that you are currently in, or whether it is something new. They're inviting you to flirt. And that is also, if you're in a relationship, that you might need to go back to the time when you were, you know, in the beginning of the relationship, where you were flirting with each other. So see if you can change that energy up a little bit. There is the Sun card here and the Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of loving energy here, I feel. So, but there might be something, as I said, that you need to kind of let go of now, a burden or something you need to feel through. But I do feel in general a lot of love in this entire reading. So very positive, I must say, number 2. Okay. I feel like that was pretty much it that I had to say for you, number 2. I hope this made sense for you. I hope you liked this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I wish you the best, very best with whatever this is that you're moving into, number 2. And until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked this strawberry quartz, then this is the reading for you. I will put it up here. Now let's intuit this card first, and then I have lots of other cards to go with the reading today. So let's look at it. Oops, upside down. Sophia, divine wisdom. Okay, so number 48, which is 12, which is 3, which is divine for me. Divine connection. Divine wisdom. Okay, so this might be a regarding a relationship that's on a soul level, that it's kind of destined, that is written in the stars, if you will, that is pre-planned before you came in, whether it be if you're in a relationship now or if it's something that's coming towards you. Yeah, that's all I want to say in the beginning with this card here, actually. Let us pull some Whispers of Love cards as well. Yeah, I feel like there's a deep connection here coming through for you, number 3. Yeah, let's see. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Yeah, deep. I had a feeling about a deep love here. Okay, let's see. And it can be friendship, of course. The heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what it is all about. Yeah. And I have a feeling that what it's all about is a life lesson. It's a life. It's kind of something that was destined to happen, okay? It's something that you planned before you came, whether it be positive or negative. It's on a deeper level, okay? So there's more going on, meaning that there's more that you are not seeing right now, okay? Your higher self will know, your higher self will see it. But you as a human might not see it right now, okay? Let us look at some tarot here. Haha. Gaining a new perspective. That's what they say here. 7 of Swords. You might have felt like someone was deceiving you. There might have felt like deceit, or someone might have felt like I need to just grab what I have and run. Underneath, 2 of Swords, decision. Okay. Yeah, it might have been that someone was feeling like, I can't stay anymore. I need to leave this. So it might have been another person in your life feeling like they needed to leave, or you might have felt the same. There also might have been, this can also be the card of, I'm afraid of commitment. I'm afraid to stay. Or this might also be in the past. That you were in something that really was not good, where you were deceived. And so you just had to leave. But I feel like there is either a relationship coming into your life now, or you're currently in a relationship that is very, very deep, okay? It's a totally different energy. And it is, as I said, written in the stars, okay? And as I said in the beginning, this might be love, but this might also be, oh, they're just popping on out here. But it might also be friendship. It can be family relations. You know, take that as it resonates with you. You have forgiveness here. You have heartbreak. And you have self-worth. So I feel like there's either, if you're in this situation now, it's your choice to leave, of course. But that's not an energy we want to be in. But I feel like that was a heartbreak situation, okay? And for most of you, I feel like this is in the past, though, I have to say. And it was a heartbreak situation. You felt deceit. You felt like, I can't stay in this anymore. I have to leave. And it was also maybe someone who didn't accept you for who you were, who didn't make you feel like you were worth anything, like you were beautiful, like you were worthy, right? But you need to forgive that action, okay? Also remember that the other person is a light being and the other person is you. We're all the same, right? We're all one. So in that sense, there is nothing to forgive, right? But the human might need that forgiveness process in order to let go of the energy in the physical form, okay? So that might be a decision that you need to make, gaining a new perspective on what happened to you in the past, okay? Gaining that perspective from the higher self, saying, listen, this was something that was meant to begin with. You chose this, you guys. Both the heartbreak and this new energy coming in. This was something that you were meant to experience. So on that level, there is nothing to forgive. It was just something that was planned out and that was lived through. But I do feel like there is a love coming towards you, or that you are in now, that is a hell of a lot different. So, pardon my French. It's a deeper understanding of love, of self-worth, of the heartfelt relation and respect for each other. It's a whole different ball game, is what I feel here. Okay, so let us look also at some romance angel cards. And if this relationship hasn't come to you yet, it will. Okay, you have to believe that. But if it hasn't come, then I feel like it's because you haven't felt all this hurt through yet. Okay, you need to feel this through and let go of that energy in order to get into the frequency and vibration of true love that's coming towards you. Okay, so that might be a message for some of you as well. Let us look at some romance angel cards here. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner soulful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, to recapture romance, to get into romance again, right? Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So as I said, you need to kind of feel this through so you can let go of that energy, so you can step into this energy. And then you are inviting in a totally different energy, right? And so it can be also, if you're in a relationship, that you just need to shift something that happened. Okay, and so you can step into the energy of playfulness. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, I said in the beginning, this is very much in the stars. It's a very deep and soulful relationship. It was decided before you came. So, and underneath you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, I feel like this is a very passionate and very beautiful relationship. That you are either in or stepping into, because if you're in that relationship now, then this is in the past. Okay, if you are not in that relationship now, then it will come to you. Then you need to feel this through in order to call it in. Okay, whether it be friendship, love partner, you know, name it. Beauty, yeah. See the beauty in what has happened. Gain that perspective, because the whole journey that we're here is beautiful, no matter what. No matter if the human part sees it as negative, it is beautiful. Okay, all of it. We are here to experience. We're here to feel. It's also an invitation to see your own beauty, see your own self-worth. Okay. You might have been told before that you are not beautiful and that you are not worthy, but they are saying that you are, and that this new energy and new relationship is going to bring that to you. Tidy up, yeah. And that means letting go of this energy, okay? But don't let go as in, I want this away. You have to feel it through, or else it will never leave you, okay? So then set aside the time to feel it. Yeah. Underneath you have play. Again, playfulness. Yeah. So that's the energy we want to get into. And then we attract what we truly desire, right? We also are going to end with chakra love cards today. Oh, one that just popped on out. Expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. Throat chakra and lapis lazuli. So they're also saying to be honest here about what you feel. Don't be afraid to say what you feel. Don't be afraid to say if you are not happy. Don't be afraid to say if you love someone. Be open, you know. You don't want to start a relationship on false premises. No, sorry. False pretenses. I mean, sorry, I'm not English. I'm Norwegian, you know. Anyways, yeah, so you don't want to start on the wrong foot here. You want to start with the truth from the beginning, right? You want to show your true self. Abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Solar plexus chakra and citrine might be a crystal that you can use. Yeah, so when you choose to see it that way, yeah, that's with the hangman as well. So it is a choice for you to see this, whatever it is that happened. You know, it was a lesson. It was just something that you were meant to go through and see in this lifetime. But be done with it now, you know, close that off. Close off that chapter and step into the energy of joy instead. Underneath, you have harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Chakra balancing in general. And you have green jasper, turquoise, or labradorite that you can use for that. So making that shift and getting into the energy of harmony is what I would say with that. Okay. There is a deep connection here on a soul level. And I feel like this relationship, like I said in the beginning, the divine wisdom, that's something that's going to last. Okay. That's kind of, for me, that is almost like your soulmate, your true one, okay? Whether it be a friendship or a love relationship. But there is something about a new energy camp coming here, or that you're currently in, that is so beautiful and that is really profound. So open up for that and see your self-worth and your beauty in all of this, okay? And I feel like you have also maybe known each other in other lives as well. Whether it be future or past, time doesn't exist. And it's very passionate. It's a very, I should say, very deep and very passionate, very soulful relationship. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say about this number 3. I hope this made sense for you. I hope you liked this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. So thank you so much for being part of this reading today, number 3. I wish you all the best until the next time I see you. Bye.